Wade, what have you said to your players in the dressing room after that?
To not get overly despondent. I thought their chances came in the first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes, and for the 70 minutes in between I didn't think there was too much in the game, to be honest, and we had plenty of opportunities ourselves in the rump of the game.
People will look at the score. Do you think it's a misleading score based on the 90 minutes?
Well, they had. I thought the first 10 minutes when we didn't look comfortable in our shape against their shape. But in the first 10 minutes, they obviously had opportunities. Once we tweaked that and we settled down, again, very little in the game, and then obviously we've had to make a change with Caleb. So I thought until that point we had all the momentum, and it was very quiet in it. And then obviously we've had to make a change, and we've lost the momentum a little bit and invited them on into the last 10 minutes. A little bit of naivety from us invites pressure, and obviously they've got quality.
What was the issue with Caleb?
Caleb just got a knock in the face and had a little bit of irritation in his eye. So we got him off, and it meant we went to a 4 for 5 minutes, and the lads, obviously it's not a system that we've worked on. So, but there was 15 minutes to go, and we wanted to be more attacking. But yeah, that aside, not too much in it.
I'm frustrated that you weren't able to sort of put away some of the chances you created.
Yeah, because then the game looks completely different, and obviously less than ideal start. So put ourselves on the back foot, but a really young team come in and concede after 2 or 3 minutes. Would be easy to capitulate and let the game get away from you. That didn't happen. So we stayed in the game, and then, like you say, create chances. If one of them goes in and we level, I think the atmosphere is different. I think the mood on the pitch is different, and the game might reflect the result might have reflected the bulk of the game, but it wasn't to be, and ultimately it ended up getting away from us.
But the message to fans would be, don't be too despondent with that.
No, they've travelled a long way, so we'd like to have sent them home with something to celebrate. But at times our final ball or the final moment was missing a little bit. But I think I hope they would have seen and appreciated the effort that the players put in. It certainly wasn't a lack of trying on their part.
Would you have been pleased with that Barry Banning goal yourself?
Yeah, listen. When he stopped refereeing and started playing, I thought he was really good.
What was the situation with Dan looked at the coach?
It was just protecting him a little bit. Dan's he's probably never played this much football. Certainly 3 games in a week, and the travel. It was just trying to use him in the best possible way. So, if we were leading, he's good to bring on because he's got physicality and he can hold the ball up and he can occupy people. And obviously, if we needed a goal like we did, again, he's good to bring on. So, be competitive, and however the game was looking, Dan would have had an impact. Just purely managing his workload.
Did your heart sink when once again you were a goal behind inside the first 5 minutes?
Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't say my heart sunk. The worry is that how the players are going to respond. So that's 2 away games on a trot now. We've been behind after 2 minutes. So obviously it's something that we're going to have to talk about and look at if something we can address. We obviously don't go out to start slow, and is it a coincidence or is it a theme? So, but we'll look into that. Obviously, like I said, the big fear is how they're going to react to going a goal behind it against a good side in front of a big crowd, and we were all right, which is from where we were at the start of the season is a big positive.
And what would you say to them at half time?
Just said to them to believe. So they've had 45 minutes where they've had a look at it. First 10 minutes aside, gone back to pretty comfortable. Just believe and leave nothing on the pitch. So 45 minutes, have a right go and see if we can get something out of the game, and it ends up being 3-0, and that might be, last 10 minutes we end up taking a few more chances and playing a little bit more open, and then like they've got the quality that can finish you off.
But the last couple of games against sides who you would expect to be up near the top, can you take encouragement for the fact that you beat Bolton and given Sheffield Wednesday a really good game?
Yeah, I've said to the players in there, I don't want to give them the wrong message, because we have to be at full tilt every game. But I think we've evidenced this week that we can be competitive, and when we are at our best, we can give anybody a game.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Wade, you've said a few times Holt's going to be needed, but are you sort of putting the sports sides first with decisions like Dan coming on at half time, and when you put Arthur in the bench for a couple of games to avoid sort of avoidable niggles, muscle injuries and that sort of thing?
No, it's just a collective. I think it's just looking at the bigger picture, being pragmatic, being sensible, and making sure we get the best out of every individual. So what I don't want is to flog players, them not hit their heights, or we just store up fatigue in them. And we have got players who can come in, and I thought, top end of the pitch, we created opportunities.
They've obviously got a hell of a lot of quality, as you'd expect, but we're a bit disappointed with the first and third goal, the giving away of the free kick, and then the bit of a mix-up with the third goal.
Disappointed with all of them, to be honest. The first goal was to get into the area and get a soft free kick. So, we put ourselves on the back foot after 2 minutes with that. Just spoken to Big Dan. So Big Dan tries a nutmeg 30 yards from our goal, and he has got. And then the ball turns over and they put it in the top corner. And then obviously the third one we get caught out playing out, when at that stage of the game we don't really need to be taking those risks and playing out. But that's why the lads are, in their instance, a couple of the lads are on loan, and the young players, that's why they're here, to make those mistakes and for us to iron out those kinks in the game and send them back to their loan clubs. All the better for it. But that's part of the deal. Sometimes we take loan players and we have to take their learning on the job with us a little bit, and that's the trade-off. We give them the experience, and every now and again we're going to suffer for their naivety, but more often than not we benefit from their quality and what they bring to us.
Caleb hasn't shown much naivety, has he? But do you think he'll be all right? Do you think it'll be something that'll be
Caleb?
From quickly, nothing to worry about?
That'll be fine. He'll be absolutely fine. And again, it's a really good game for him, because Lee Gregory's movement's really good. He's bright and he's sharp, and he knows how to use his body and bump. And Smith at this level is a real handful. So good game for all the back three.
Luke Southwell hasn't had a shot to save last two home games. He was busy today, but be pleased with what he did. So he needed a lot of saves to make, and some of them probably you expected to make, but one or two really good ones.
Luke, yeah, and he was proactive in a lot of what he did. So there were some things he did where he didn't have to make saves, where he's alert and he's collecting balls in behind, and position he takes from crosses. He snuffed out a few things without them getting to him. So no, Luke's had a decent week.